Once again, the reason why the Democrats do not feel the need to change is because they know you guys aren't going to hold them accountable. That's why they don't change. When the Republicans don't keep their promises to their base throws them out. When Democrats don't keep their promises to their base makes excuses for them. Oh, but didn't you know Joe Biden and the filibuster and the parliamentarian?
Sure, the Republican bill is a terrible option. It is not a clean CR. It is deeply partisan. It doesn't address far too many of this country's needs. But I believe allowing Donald Trump to take even much more power via a government shutdown is a far worse option.
It's awful. It's horrible. It's deeply partisan, but I'm gonna vote for it anyway. I mean, also, side note to all you people who claimed that Trump was gonna cut the Pentagon, that Doge was gonna cut the Pentagon. Yeah, military spending goes up in this bill. Yeah. More military spending. And they all fucking voted for it. No, they didn't want to do it. That's why Chuck Schumer kept the government open and passed this CR. This CR, by the way, that is full of cuts to the Army Corps of Engineers so that as towns continue to get devastated by climate change, they have less funding now to address it. Cuts to Washington, D.C. to poor and working class families that are going to hurt them. Like, at a certain point, it's not enough to just blame everything on the Republicans and on the left. You really need to start asking the Democrats why they help them. I mean, it's fucking pathetic. And what's his excuse? Oh, it'd be so much worse if we didn't shut it down because then Trump would have all the power. Really? Because polls show that they would have blamed the Republicans for that. And that's a new one. The new, oh, if we shut down the government, the president is suddenly king. That was never a thing. You just made that up. And Trump and Elon are going to do whatever the fuck they want, regardless, as you can see. Also, bro, which one is it? Because we had Hakeem Jeffries just a couple weeks ago going, what leverage do we actually have? What leverage do we have? That's the leverage. The CR was the leverage. And then you have Chuck Schumer taking the leverage that you had and throwing it out the window. So you don't have any leverage, but then you admit that you have a lot of leverage and you're not going to use said leverage in order to shut the government down. Like, pick a struggle. They didn't even try to get any concessions. The reason why they did this is because they don't disagree. This is what the Democrats do. This is what they do. They make promises. They say they're going to fight for you. Chuck Schumer gets out of there in front of USAID and goes, we won't rest. We won't rest. We will. By we won't rest, he means we're going to help them fuck you over. So once again, the reason why the Democrats get away with constantly selling you out and fucking you over in all the times that they've done so and continue, keyword continue, they're going to continue to fuck you over, is because they know that Democratic voters, by and large, you will run and throw yourselves on the proverbial sword to protect them instead of holding them accountable. Because after all, what's the point of holding the Democratic lawmakers that actually have the power to fight for you accountable when you can yell at a leftist online?